Hello my friends and welcome back to the Scott Ree Projects, and today's episode is called Slamming the Lamb. What I'm going to be doing today is showing you how to debone a whole leg of lamb. But as per usual, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. Bearing in mind there is a lot of meat on a whole leg of lamb. It's alright if you've got a lot of family members, but if there's 2 or 3 of you, it's a hell of a lot of meat. But the beauty is, with the muscle groups in this, we can break it down and get some fantastic, trendy, on point mini lamb roasts. So I'll explain a bit more as we go along, but I'll get the camera down on the block and we'll get going. Let's do this. Okay, there are so many ways you can bone out a leg of lamb, so many different combinations of the joints you can get out of it, that it really does warrant like a 4 or 5 episode mini series on its own. But today I'm going to show you breaking it into those manageable mini joints. So all I want to do is just cut that tendon. This has already been part boned from the butchers. Why, I don't know, but hey-ho. I'm just going to take off the shank. First thing we need to do then is bone out that H-bone, the hip bone. I should try and keep it this way for you guys for the camera. As you can see, my knife flexing around that bone, and you need to just, with the tip of your knife as always, as I say, just gently, and you'll see in there in a moment, I shall show you, nip through the tendon is the ball joint. Bit of an odd shaped bone. Any of you who've seen my deer or my lamb or my pig videos will know that it's got a funny shape, but like I always say, have a go anyway. Don't worry too much about it. So there's our H-bone or our hip bone. So next we want to concentrate on breaking this down into its 3 primals. Now the first thing I'm going to do is, you can see there's a line runs across there. We need to take off the top side, so it's a natural seam. You'll be able to see when I open it up, and that will run along the top of the femur. You'll see in a minute. I'm coming up to the femur. Just gently, again, with the tip of your knife, you can see that's opening up. So I'm not really doing a lot to that. There's a pocket of tendons there. So I'm just, as you can see, you can almost pull it away. And that will give us our first joint, which top side or an inside round. Let's just trim off any of the funk, turn it over. There's a bit of fat in there, and just go through there, just tidy it up. That will give you that lovely mini topside roast. These really are the best things for these lovely food grade elastic bands or poultry bands. You can get them absolutely everywhere if you check on Google, and if you're in the UK, I will leave a link where you can get these. They make it so easy and they look good. And if you see there, just gently put it round, and there is our joint number 1, our top side mini roast. Now remember, that is solid meat. Beautiful. So next then, what we're left with is I'm going to cut the rest of that shank off. I've left that with the bone in and just sawn off that knuckle for a lamb shank, but I suppose you could roast that or just do a great lamb shank casserole or stew. So we'll put that one to that side. Now here's an odd one for you. The end of the femur there and the femur there. We're going to cut straight down. And we're going to remove this fat kernel, which has got a gland in it. So just take that away, and if I show you what I mean, you can see in there that gland's bitter, no nutritional value whatsoever. Take that off, and I'm just going to nip under this silver skin. My knife could do with a sharpen. Again, just taking out any fat. Just take that bit of silver skin out. And again, you can leave that on, take it off. I'm going to take it off. I'll go in my shank, and that gives you another mini roast. Again, with the bands. And that is our lovely silver side. Always square it off because it's what we do. Another lovely little mini joint. I mean, that would be great if you've got a good appetite just on its own. But there, so far we have, I'm just going to nip the bone out of this shank. 2 roasts. And this shank, if you want to leave it on the bone, or just this, bone it out. And with this part of the knuckle, just nip through it, skin this part up, and you're left with a little pile of diced lamb. Just skin this part off. I'm going to add a few more bits to that as we just deal with that knuckle or the thick flank. Okay, we'll go on to this thick flank or knuckle, just with the tip of your knife always. As I say, just follow this bone. You'll get to the knuckle or the patella, which is its kneecap. Just take your time, nice firm grip. And then that will give us our third primal. And we can trim any bits we don't want off. So I'm just going to take that patella bone out, the knee joint, which is rock hard, as you can see. And then just gently work on this little bit of fat that's in there. Now I know a lot of you guys might be out there going, what the hell are you doing? Remember, this is just one method of doing a leg of lamb, getting mini roasting joints. I mean, there's nothing wrong with putting these all on a tray and putting one on a plate per person. And that will give you your third mini roasting joint. Now I will do another couple of these leg of lamb videos. I will make a mini series because there's so much I want to show you what you can do with a leg of lamb. I mean, you know, people, the way they're eating is changing. Maybe not eating so much meat, but this is ideal way of making a leg of lamb going a long way. What do you think of that then? Silver side, top side, thick flank or top rump, outside round, inside round, knuckle, diced lamb. It's rock and roll, baby. You know it is. Give this a go. And we'll see you next time when we do leg of lamb prep part 2. Thanks for watching this, and as per usual, click subscribe down there. I really want to hit 100,000. I know I keep repeating myself. Also, on my social media, Facebook, Scott Ree, The Scott Ree Project, and on my Twitter at The Scott Ree Project. Come on over to the dark side and join me on this journey. The movement is growing. Until next time, take care, all the best, give this a go, rock on. Thank you.